We all blame the wrong things when we're fishing with soft plastics. We'll go out and we'll be casting and casting and casting, and I've heard it so many times with the people I fish with as well, is they've got the wrong colour, wrong shape, wrong size, wrong G-heads, wrong this, blaming everything under the sun. And sometimes that is true, sometimes, but very rarely. The biggest problem I see is just the way you're using them. The way people use these things. If you change one little technique, I'll explain this in the video, your catch rate's going to go up. Okay? So stop blaming the lures and everything else and your jig heads and whatever. Yes, that can be a part of it, but there's one main cause, and we'll get to that in a second. Okay, when we're all out fishing plastics, we've got our favourite plastic on, or something we've seen online, or the tackle shops have told us about, or our best friends told us this one's working last trip. So we go buy that lure, we go out and think, you know, high hopes and think that's going to work really well. But the thing is, I see this a lot, it doesn't matter what sort of plastic it is. Like, you'll see some people using grub tails, like the big curly tails. You'll see other ones with paddle tails, and you'll see other guys using jerk baits. 3 different basic types of soft plastics. But everyone fishes them the same. So don't. They're all different lures. We've got different techniques for them. And we'll get into that one. That's going to be the next video on Friday. I'm going to get into a deep dive on that one, on the different plastics. But for this one, I just want to break down one main point. And this is, it doesn't matter what tail it is, what type of tail it is. I see everyone doing this. The guys that catch fish consistently on plastics know this. But there's a lot of guys out there who catch the occasional fish, have the occasional bump, but usually don't do too well and wonder why. And it comes down to one thing a lot of the time, and it's very simple. It's you're fishing too fast. I don't know why, but some guys, and a lot of guys, even especially the younger crowd, have got a thing about using plastics really, really quickly. And with plastics, a lot of the time, less is more. So generally, if you slow right down, they work a lot better. They really do. It doesn't matter tail type. Slow down with all your actions on all your different tails, and they'll work a lot better. They really will. Like, not every fish is out in the ocean, darting or in the rivers, whatever. They're darting around quickly, chasing, fast-moving fish or bait. They're actually cruising around really slowly, looking at the bottom, looking for feed. They don't want to burn energy to go catch fast-moving bait or food. So think of it that way. If you're seeing a couple of fish, he's cruising around the shallows there, you throw a lure out, and then all of a sudden you rip it through really quickly, he's not going to waste energy going to chase that. He's really not. Doesn't matter what type of fish it is. But if you throw a lure out there and then hop it back slowly, or slow wind, or slow roll back, or whatever lure it is, and do it slowly and keep it in the bite area longer, they're going to think, there's a bit of a snack, I'll have a crack. Why not? A good example of this is years ago when I used to fish 9 Mile Reef. Every man and his dog down there chasing wahoo, they all want to do 15 knots. 15 knots, used to dart around like a freaking madman. And yes, you do get wahoo at high speeds. But I used to go in amongst all that and put out hard bodies, not high short, when the wahoo were there, and put out hard bodies, not high speed trolling lures, and I'll go drive through all those baits. I was doing 6 knots, and I hooked up more. I got more hookups, more fish than the guys doing 15 knots. Why? Because the slower, easier targets is what the fish preferred. They didn't have to burn energy to go get them. Okay? So just think of that. Fast doesn't always work better. Some circumstances it does. If the fish are really on the ball and they're moving around and chasing bait fish, and and really going, you can move your lures fast. You basically get the bait fish because they're flying around. But when you're just fishing in the rivers and stuff and you've got plastics on, guaranteed, if you slow down, you're slow rolling, slow it right down, your jerk bait, slow them down, and your scrub tails bounce across the bottom and stuff, slow it down, and little twitches, it's going to work much better for you. It really is. Okay, so basically all I'm doing to tell you here is let the plastics do the work. Don't you do so much work. Paddle tails have got a nice big soft paddle for a reason. They don't need a lot of, you don't have to put a lot of energy into them for them to work. They're going to send out vibrations. Those tails are going to kick at a very slow speed. They're going to work just fine. Grub tails are the same. They don't even need much current or any current. Their tails are just going to slowly kick out and put vibrations out in the water. You don't need a lot of action into these lures. Jerk baits, a little bit different. You need to put a bit of action into them, but you don't have to rip them super fast. Not unless you're offshore and you're chasing tuna or something. yeah, it'll work. But in rivers and stuff, no. Slow them down. Okay. And another thing is, guys, is as I'm talking about slowing down, do bigger pauses. Like when I fish with guys, I used to take a guy called PJ fishing years ago. Loves his fishing, had a lot of ball with me, had a great time with me. But when I first took him flathead fishing, I don't know what the hell he was chasing. I think he was trying to chase bluefin tuna or something, because he was so freaking quick with his plastics, and he never paused. But I'm here, I'm casting away, I'm doing little twitches, slow pause, catching flathead. Not a lot of big ones or lots of small ones, but still catching fish. But PJ was out, he was ripping the rod like this, and he's whining like the clappers, and he couldn't get a fish. Until I actually told him to slow it down. After a while, he couldn't really get the handle of it, and then I made him copy me, and just like little twitches with your wrist, couple of whines, little twitches, and pause, like good pauses. When he started getting the hang of that, he started catching fish, and shit, he had a ball. He had an absolute ball. But the whole thing was, he had to slow right down. He was going too fast, and he never paused. So it doesn't matter even if you go slow, still put good pauses, because probably 95% of the time, fish will hit on the pause. And the other one too is on your drop. When you cast the little soft plastics out, you let them drop, keep an eye on your line, because you'll see a little twitch. That's a fish hitting. A lot of people miss that and miss strikes, because fish will actually hit plastics on the fall quite a lot. So keep an eye on that. Another thing with plastics, and this goes for all fishing guys, and this is just coming back to basics, and I say it time and time again, is confidence. Okay, pick a lure that you know, that you like, not what you saw online, not what your friends told you. Pick a lure that you've got confidence in. You think that's a really good lure. If you've got confidence in your lure, and you slow down your techniques and just like little twitches, just with your wrist, not your whole arm, just little twitches, that's all you need with a nice graphite rod, and you've got confidence in that lure, and you do some pauses and you slow down, I bet your hookup rate gets better. I'll put money on it, guys. Just slow everything down, and let the plastics actually do their job. Stop ripping things in so fast, and stop chasing all the lures and all the stuff you see online. If you've got something you like, you're confident, use that lure. It will work. Okay? Colours and stuff. Changes do work at times, the colour changes. Tails, changing the tails is definitely a big one, but I'm going to get that one on Friday. I'm going to do a big deep dive into 3 different tails and what they're best for. That will, you'll help understand you a lot more. But for the moment, I just want to get the point across, guys. Slow down. That's it. Simple as. Slow down. And while we're talking about soft plastics, if you're struggling to catch fish on soft plastics, or you're not sure why you're missing fish, I've actually made a PFD on why you're not catching on soft plastics. I'll put a link down in the description. So it's only like $7 or $8 or something. It's only cheap. But it's got a lot of pointers in there on why you're not catching on soft plastics, including this, slow down, and a few other ones. So if you're really struggling, guys, that's a good little read. Go grab that one. And other than that, I'm going to say I'll see you on Friday, because I'm actually going to do a bigger deep dive into 3 different lure tails. Okay, so keep an eye out for that one on Friday, and that will be a lot bigger video, and we'll dive a bit deeper. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on Friday.